My name is Reese Waters, and I am a self-hating smoker. I cannot stand other smokers, because they never let me smoke in peace. As soon as I break one out, hey, my man, can I get a cigarette? Hey, dog, can I get one? People falling out of trees and whatnot. You ever wondered to yourself why it's socially acceptable for a stranger to walk up to you and ask you for a cigarette? Like they don't cost money? Why is that okay? I can't walk down the street like, hey, my man, let me get a couple of those chips. Excuse me, miss, you think you're gonna buy that hot dog? I can't see a guy making out with his girl like, you think I can grab a piece of that? I trade you for a cigarette. I got menthols. There's a lot of misconceptions about drugs, though. Like, one of the things they tell you is that pot decreases your memory. I didn't find that to be true. I thought that pot increased my memory. Because I will remember stuff that never even happened. So I had more memories. Thank you very much. I actually recently discovered the most powerful drug I've ever had in my life. I was taking a bus home for Christmas because I wanted to treat myself. And I had to use the bathroom. The bus station bathroom is the most powerful drug on the face of the earth. Because I walked in pissed that my bus was late, and I walked out just happy to be alive. That's some good stuff right there. In less than 5 minutes, I went from, man, I'm gonna miss the Laker game to, you know, syphilis isn't that bad. I could rock with that. I don't know how many of y'all take the bus, but if you do, I don't know why you paid to get into the show tonight. You probably should have saved that money. I was raised on the bus because I grew up with cheap parents. My parents would do stuff like, in the wintertime, heat was for guests. So I'm inviting people over just because it's cold in the house. Do you know how hard it is to play Nintendo with mittens on? You can't get to the next level. My company comes over, I'm sitting there in my winter coat, my hat, my scarf. Oh, Ma, this is ridiculous. Why don't you just turn the heat on? That's how you get your money's worth. I didn't pay all that money for that coat just for you to wear it outside. When I said you was gonna wear it all winter, I meant all winter. I love my parents, but they're what they call old school and what I call racist. It's a very fine line. I got into an argument with my mother once. I said, Mom, ever since I was in the 8th grade and you were working for Sonia Rodriguez, you have hated Latinos. She said, that's nonsense. I have always hated Latinos. Don't you limit my racism. She didn't like my last girlfriend because she said she was too light-skinned. Yeah, to be fair, she was light-skinned because her mother was white and her father was white. She was white, you know. That was the best we could. I remember showing my grandmother a picture of my girlfriend. You buy a wallet, you supposed to take the white people out first. I don't want to call my grandmother old. I prefer the term museum quality. I asked her one time, I said, what's the problem with me dating different people, right? What's the problem? She said, well, I'm afraid you'll become a success later on in life and you will leave a sister for a white girl. I said, well, the best way to solve that is to just date white girls now. That way, if I leave her for a sister, then I'm a hero. And if later on in life I'm still dating white girls, well, you should have seen that coming. Told you who I was. But it was even because my ex-girlfriend's family didn't like me either. They never approved of the relationship. And I wish I could blame that on racism. But they were really cool at first, then they became distant over time. So clearly, they hated me as a person. You gotta respect that though. I feel like Martin Luther King would have been proud of her parents. Because they didn't hate me because of the color of my skin, but the horrible content of my character. That was the dream. That was the dream. My mother got it so bad, she won't even root for an athlete unless he's married to a black woman. Her favorite athlete used to be Tiger Woods. She's like, it's so good to see a black man breaking barriers. Makes me feel so proud to be black. Then as soon as he got married, there's something about him I just don't like. I can't put my finger on it. That wouldn't happen to be that 100-pound white appendage he just sprouted. Now would it? I asked her, what do you think of Tiger with the sex scandal? That's what he get for messing with those white girls. You mean to tell me all those women Tiger had, he couldn't have cheated with one black woman? It would have helped his reputation. Because if Tiger has 10 white women, then his Tiger is a sex fiend. But if Tiger has 10 black women, then his Tiger came home. That's a story of redemption. We would have gave him the cover of Ebony and everything. His own reality show on BET, In the Woods After Dark. See it now. I learned a lot in that relationship though. Like we went to the beach and she got a tan, so she was complaining about having tan lines. It confused me. I think it's sexy when a woman has tan lines. It's kind of like God came down and highlighted everything that was important. Makes me feel like I have X-ray vision. We used to fight. She used to watch a lot of Lifetime, which I hated. I hated Lifetime. For those of you who don't know, Lifetime is a channel that women watch that makes it impossible for men to date them. That's Lifetime. Seriously, everything would be fine in the house. I leave for 2 hours, I come back, now we're fighting. Over something she saw on Lifetime. That's not fair, ladies. As soon as I come in the door, she's right on top of me. I can't believe you left me while my mama was sick. That didn't even happen to you. That was Sally Field. What about that time I caught you cheating and you faked your own death to get away with it? Why are you bringing up old stuff? Thank y'all, I'm Reese. Let's give it one more time.
Hey, what's happening? I'm so lazy. You know, I'm getting a little frustrated with being short because it's like the whole world is getting taller than me. Because now they have these tall stools they put in clubs. And when you 5'7", it's like you in a grown man's high chair. See, right now, you know, I look, you know, grown, you know, halfway attractive. That's because I'm sitting on the edge. Now, if I scoot all the way back, you see, this is ridiculous. I'm 37 and my feet are dangling. How you gonna talk to a woman in the club with your feet dangling? Like, excuse me, miss, who little boy is this? I'm like, I'm grown. Oh man, I'm grown. I'm not racist at all. I have racial envy. I envy other races. You know, it's like, I'm so jealous. It's ridiculous. I want to be Spanish. If I wasn't black, I would want to be Spanish. Because Spanish men think they are the sexiest men on the planet. That's why they keep their shirt buttoned down to their navel. You know, you ever see Spanish dudes in the club doing all the sexy dances that you can't do? Really, Ramondo, really? So jealous of Spanish people. Spanish people do incredible things they like. Spanish people can stay with their family forever and nobody says nothing. Not like my little black family. Ever since I was 10 years old, my mom been telling me, you gotta get out of here at 18. And I knew she was serious. I was laying on the couch, I was 14, she walked by, time is ticking. Time is ticking. I'm 14. It's crack, man. Y'all don't understand how bad I want to be Spanish. Spanish people, nothing happens to them. Spanish people, when the last time somebody broke in your house? Never. Because there's always somebody home in somebody's Spanish house. How you gonna break in with somebody looking at you? Now put that down, that's not yours. Who's it? It's Ramondo's. Who called me? Come on, Ramondo. I moved to a white neighborhood, thought this was gonna be really nice. I live in like a little gated community. Man, it's crazy. White people jog every morning. Running past my house every morning. I get up and look at them too. I'm looking at them out there looking all refreshed. It's crazy. I can't even jog in my own neighborhood. For some reason, when I'm jogging, I'm running from a crime scene. I'm like, really, officer? You know I live next to you. They should have a jog age limit. It's the one white guy that jogs, he's like 80. When is he gonna stop? Oh, come on, Mr. Wilson. It's crazy. Black people are very resilient. We don't let a lot of things bother us. I read the USA Today every day, and I kind of stereotype sometimes when I'm reading. It said ever since the recession, the rate of suicide has gone up, and I know this has nothing to do with my people because we don't let bills kill us. I've never seen a bill that's gonna make me kill myself. Never. My light bill could be $3 trillion. I'm gonna call them, hey, I'm gonna send y'all something Thursday. Like, what Thursday? Now y'all in my business. It's gonna be a Thursday, I got some extra money because I'm not finna spend all my money on my bills. I'm just ridiculous. Man, I have a lot of friends, and my white friends are the only ones who do this. Do not calculate all your bills out and they come up to equal your check and you pay all your bills. Are you crazy? Something's not getting paid. I think it's Geico. Because I done rolled around without insurance before. I'm not scared of that. Not sitting in my house broke on a Friday. You stop liking your house. You're like, this is terrible. I need to paint over there. I think that men are more confident than women. And I know women always get mad at me about that, but it's so easy to do a confidence test. When the last time, fellas, an ugly woman tried to talk to you? Never. Because when a woman thinks she's unattractive, she's not finna say nothing to you. You could be your name, Steve. You on the job. Women like you. Like, they go, Steve, I love him so much. Well, say something to Steve. I'm not finna say anything to Steve. Why you not gonna say nothing to Steve? Because I am ugly. Ugly men do not care about being ugly. And women know, as soon as an ugly man see them, say, excuse me. Men don't care about being ugly. I'm talking about you and your lady, you and your girlfriend sitting at the bar, ugly man to come slide right between both of y'all. Which one of y'all drinking? Men don't care about nothing. Men do not care about being fat. We do not care about being, a man will get his little fat self right out the shower and look right in the mirror and say, man, I'm gonna kill him when I put my clothes on. Men don't even know they fat till they bend over and tie their shoe and come up too fast and see them little lightning bugs. Like, I can't even catch one of these. A grown man working out after you got a job. My job is my workout. Women, they care about being fat. They care so much that men, I don't know if you know, that women have come up with some sort of device to put under their clothes and stuff their fat. Side fat, back fat, in like a little outfit under their clothes called Spanx. Make their body look smooth. You can't even make a good decision in the club. You like, I'm gonna take her home. You get her home, she unfold like luggage in front of you. What is all of this? I didn't see none of this at the club. So none of it. I put my daughter in private school. I thought this was a good thing. But it's ridiculous, man. You put your kid in private school and then they become smarter than you. And it's not like I'm dumb or nothing. It's the fact that, I done got older. Now I'm forgetting how to spell words. And it's not the big words, it's little words. You ever wrote something down and it just didn't look right? And you like, man, I know how to spell if. Wrote something down, my daughter walked past me and said, I said, what are you umming for? She said, Daddy, you spelled that word wrong. I said, what's wrong with it? She said, you need to move that Q. I said, move it where? She said, off the paper. My name is Ali, y'all been wonderful.
Hey, what's up? I want to apologize in advance to all y'all. During this set, you're going to hear a lot of fat noises, a lot of loud breathing. Don't get scared. Don't call the cops. I'm all right. If I stop breathing, then call somebody. That means I'm dying. That means I'm having a stroke right in front of you, right? Oh, man, it's bad. Drink, man. Drink up. Some of y'all got drinks. Drink up, though. Have fun. Like, get drunk, but don't get too drunk. Don't get like annoying friend drunk. You know the dude who gets so drunk that nobody wants to give him a ride home? Like, you standing outside, like, who gonna take Rick? I'm not taking Rick. Look at him. He gonna get us all a ticket. He not getting in my car. You ever get so drunk you gotta end up walking home by yourself at 4 o'clock in the morning? That's sad. Cause you get that drunk, you walk home by yourself. I don't know about y'all, but like I live in the city. And when you walk home in the city 4 o'clock in the morning, you don't think that anybody's out to kill anybody. You think that everybody's out to kill you specifically. Anybody you see is a suspect. You stumble on your way home, who is that? That's a killer, that's what that is. So what do? You pull out your best move. You cross the street, that's what you do. You're not gonna kill me today. Then you look up like, dang, he know this move. He crossed the street too. So then you start playing this long distance crossing game, like, you're not gonna kill me. I watched him first 48 for this. Then you get up like 3 blocks and you realize that was 2 mailboxes you've been crossing for the last 3 blocks. Oh, I'm too drunk to be out here. Women, I got a question. Like, do y'all go out just to take pictures? Is that what y'all do? Y'all go out equipped with cameras, like it's a real, like, y'all take so, what I hate the most when y'all walk over to me and be like, can you take a picture for me? Like, I'll take one maybe if I'm feeling nice. But then they always walk back over and they look at it like, I don't like this one. Can you take another one? Can you take another one? Just one more. Can you take another one? Eventually you gotta realize not the camera, it's you. Or you're just ugly. Can they knew what they were doing. Your face is ruined. That's the problem, you know? And dude, like guys, we hate cameras. We let you, like when we spot somebody taking a photo, it's like we just spotted somebody with a gun. That's how serious things get. Hey, yo, Tony, watch out, Tony, take it. Oh, they got Tony, yo. You gonna be on Facebook and everything. Oh my God. This bad. Oh, and just so y'all know, ladies, I'm the guy at the club or the bar who grinds on your butt when you walk past. Just so you know. You know that dude, excuse me, I'm sorry, excuse me, coming through there. Watch yourself coming right back through. Oh, I think I dropped my wallet. Ooh. I don't even own a wallet, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like to talk to him the whole time so they know what's going on, you know? Like, I can understand, I got another thing. If we're dancing, we are dancing, you are putting your behind on my genitals. If I get hard, why don't some of y'all get so surprised? You know what I mean? Like, some of y'all walk off in a huff like, excuse me. Like if I was a lady, I'd feel that's like a little pat on the back, like a little high five. Hey, keep the good work. You know what I mean? Like, I can understand some guys, they walk over, they already hard. That's just wrong. Hey, what's up? Like, oh, home with me later. That's just wrong. You can't do that. That's crazy. Well, like you said, I'm from Philadelphia. I'm from Philadelphia. And one thing I learned about being born and raised in the city is I never really see nature face to face. You know what I mean? Like I don't like. I remember the first day of summer this year, a butterfly was flying right at me. I didn't know what it was. I ran into a parked car. I never seen a butterfly that close before. I thought it was a loose bird. I didn't know what to say. Who let that cockatoo out this time of day? It is bad, like something negative can happen in the city and everybody comes outside. Like, what's going on today? They fighting. Oh, y'all need to check this out. Facebook update. You know what I mean? Like everybody comes outside. Like drug dealers, they never leave. They let you know too. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't scared of the cops. I've been shot, stabbed. I ain't going nowhere. But last week, a raccoon was loose where I live at. Wasn't nobody outside. Nobody knew what to do. Like, and I didn't know. I went outside. I didn't see any drug dealers, so I called the cops. I got scared. When drug dealers are going, that's usually, if you don't see drug dealers in the hood, that means something went wrong. I called the cops. I was like, yeah, cops, there's no drug dealers out here. They hung up. They didn't know what to do either. They said, we're not coming. Bye. That's it. And it's bad. So I was on my way to the store, right? And there was a guy hanging out his window. All I heard was, yo, Chris, yo, go in the house, man. Or a little information about this dude, right? He went to jail for murder. We don't ask any questions. He murdered somebody. That's just what happened. He's home now. That's all we know. Right? This boy was like, yo, Chris, yo, go in the house, man. It's a raccoon loose out here. I said, you know you went to jail for murder, right? He said, yeah, man, but I'm scared of raccoons. And if you tell anybody, I'll kill you. Okay, your secret is safe with me. So I walk in the store, and I see these 3 little kids, and one of them had a paintball gun. And he said to me, he said, yo, Chris, if you see the raccoon, let us know. We looking for it. I said, okay, because I don't know what to do about that. So I kept walking. And on the way back from the store, the 3 kids actually found the raccoon. They was chasing it down the street like, come here, get the raccoon, get him. Like 5 seconds later, they're running back the other way. Watch out, the raccoon got the paintball gun. I don't know how he did it. He's so clever. Oh man, I'm an awkward dude. I don't know if I can tell. Very awkward. You know, you ever been like in the conversation with somebody, and then after you say bye, you gotta walk the same way they gotta walk? That's the worst. Hey man, look, you got my number, right? Don't forget to call me. You don't forget. I'll talk to you later, man. Oh, so you gotta go this way too? Oh, this is weird. Yeah, but all these raccoons that been coming out. Oh, well, look, I'm just go across the street. I'll see you later. All right. Oh man, my car's over there. Hey man, how you doing? Yeah, I'm right back over here again. Our world, you know. Do you get in your car, you look behind you, his car don't start? No, I can't do this no more. You just pull off. You know what I did. The worst thing I ever did was I was at a store and there was these 2 light-skinned girls on the front of the line. They were cute light-skinned women. They were light-skinned. But I don't really like light-skinned women. I like dark-skinned women. You know what I mean? I like them like my complexion, maybe a little darker. Like I like them to the point like if we go to the movies together, people try to sit on us. That's how dark I like them. No, sir, I was smiling. You need to pay attention, all right? No, my eyes were open. You need to open your eyes, okay? my complexion too, right? So when I got to the front line, he said, yo, you see those 2 light-skinned girls leaving? They said they like the chocolate. You should go talk to them. They said they like the chocolate. And what I should have said to him was, no, I'm all right. I like my lady's chocolate, something like that. But what I ended up saying to him was, oh man, that's a shame, because I like chocolate too. And I just walked off real cool. So I'm pretty sure this day he thinks I like him. And not dark-skinned women, because I didn't really clarify too well, you know? And you can't walk back in like, yo, what I was trying to say was, pretty much lost that chance. So that's my time. My name was Chris Cotton. Enjoy the rest of your night, man.
That's what's going on. Who from Atlanta? Anybody from Atlanta? You know what I hate about Atlanta though, man? Those metro phones. Anybody got a metro phone? Man, these people with these metro phones don't respect people with real phones. They call you all times of the day, 10 o'clock in the morning. Hey, what you doing? I'm like, nothing. Can I call you back later on when it's free? Oh, you got your little minutes, huh? You got your little minutes. You can't talk. Got your little minutes. I'll hit you right back. Okay then, hit me right back. Call back 10 minutes later. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna call you back. This is not mobile to mobile. No, Atlanta, they got a lot of gay dudes out here. I ain't know, you know what I'm saying? My homeboy hit me. I was like, dawg, I gotta hit you right back. I'm over my minutes. He was like, well, say you promise then. I'm like, I'm not saying that. Man, in Atlanta, is it me or do everybody have their own business in Atlanta? Dude gonna tell me the other day, hey buddy, when you get ready to buy a house, you know you need to holler at me. I was like, yeah, that's cool, but can I get that waffle I ordered? I'm telling you, man, this stuff is getting out of hand. In Atlanta, you know they got strip clubs everywhere, man. I was at the bank cashing my check, lady made a booty clap. I threw all my money right back in there. I said, make it rain. I love it though, man. But they let anybody be a stripper in Atlanta, man. I went to the strip club the other night. This girl came out stripping, had allergies. She came out just like this. It was crazy. She gonna turn around and ask me, you wanna dance? I'm like, do you want some medicine? Had vapor rub all over her titties. It was disgusting. I have a ball, man. Atlanta, they got some weed down here that if you smoke it, it'll make you tell the truth. I'm serious, man. I got pulled over on the way down here, man. The police said, Mr. Miller, do you have any idea how fast you were going? I was already high, so I looked at him. I said, I was going at least 80 or 90. He said, no, man, I clocked you going 15. I said, hey, I'm sorry, that's how I drive when I'm high. I thought it was just that time, but I was with this girl that I was really into. You know how you be with somebody, you try to impress them, so you buy some good weed and smoke it with them? So we smoking, right? And I'm trying to be cool. I'm a cool, nice, handsome guy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm smoking. I said, tell me something about you that I might not know already. And I gave it to her. She was about to lie. She was like, ooh. She hit that weed. One time I let the basketball team run the train on me. Then she tried to pass the weed back. I'm like, no, I'm already high. I'm cool. You don't like football, do you? I'm for real, man. It's terrible, man. Terrible. Women think they can just say whatever they want to say to you now. I was with this girl, you know, we went to get a drink at the bar. She ordered a drink.
She said, let me get that vodka and Red Bull. The bartender made it and gave it to her. He said, that'd be $12.50. What can I get for you, sir? I said, you can get me another straw because we splitting that drink. I'm serious. You want to split it? You want the top half or the bottom half? Okay, you get the top half. I will eat the ice. It's nothing to me. This girl gonna tell me the other day, Karlous, my kids need a father figure. I said, you need to figure out who their father is then, huh? It's definitely not me, you know what I'm saying? I see y'all done snuck some white people in the club. Y'all give it up for them. For real, y'all better clap. White people can do something can't nobody in this room can do. Police can bust in here right now and take everybody to jail, except for them two white ladies. You know why? Because they would get on their phone and call their dad. Dad, they're down here in Uptown. They're taking everybody to jail. Hold on, my dad wants to talk to you. Let me try that. Hey, Dad, man, they about to take everybody to jail. I need you to come get me. I can't come get you. My in jail, too. See if they can bring you to Rice Street. I can't deal with it, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of women inviting you to their house and they won't clean up. You ever been over a girl, you know her house nasty because she tell you in the car, be like, you gonna have to excuse my house. No, I'm not. You gonna have to clean your house. You ever been on somebody's house so nasty it make you scared? Like you just zip your cut up like, oh my God. Huh? How do you get stuff on the roof in your house? Try to make a little suggestion. You know, some 409 to get that off the roof. You squirt it up there. Man, not only was her house nasty, her bed was nasty. We get ready to get down. I pull the cover back. She got a dirty sock on the bed. A big sock, like Shaq's sock. I'm like, whose sock is that? It's like, oh, that's mine. I be wearing my brother's sock sometimes. I said, put it on. Man, the ankle of that sock was up here. I ain't lying, man. And she gonna try to be sexy. You ever seen somebody look a sexy mess? Like they take their clothes off, they think they still look good as they did with clothes on. She took her clothes off looking a sexy mess. I'm sitting there like, maybe we should just go back to Uptown. And you owe me an apology. It was some terrible looking thing. You know, somebody needs like they need some socks on. I was like, that is nasty. She gonna turn around, she had a tattoo of another dude on her ass. I hit it anyway. About 15 minutes in that ass, I was giving that 5. That's crazy, man. I told you Atlanta got gay dudes everywhere, man. I took my homeboy, took me to this gay club called Lenox Mall. Man, it was sisters everywhere in there, man. So I left, right? And on the way out, I saw a dude pass me in a gay car. I looked at the back. You know, the Honda make the Civic, but this one said Sissy on the back. It was turquoise. He passed me on 75. It was so funny because he just went, oh no. Man, that ain't even the gay part. He turned the windshield wipers on. The windshield wipers was the gayest part of the car. When the windshield wipers came on, they came on like this. Hey, my name Karlous. I'm out of here, man. That's what's going on. Who from Atlanta? Anybody from Atlanta? You know what I hate about Atlanta, though, man? Those Metro phones. Anybody got a Metro phone? Man, these people with these Metro phones don't respect people with real phones. They call you all times of the day, 10 o'clock in the morning. Hey, what you doing? I'm like, nothing. Can I call you back later on when it's free? Oh, you got your little minutes, huh? You got your little minutes. You can't talk. You got your little minutes. I'll hit you right back. Okay, then, hit me right back. Call back 10 minutes later. Hey, hold on. I'm going to call you. I'm going to call you back. This is not mobile to mobile. You know, Atlanta, they got a lot of gay dudes out here. I ain't know, you know what I'm saying? My homeboy hit me. I was like, dog, I got to hit you right back. I'm over my minutes. He was like, well, say you promised then. I'm like, I'm not saying that. Man, in Atlanta, is it me or do everybody have their own business in Atlanta? Dude gonna tell me the other day, hey buddy, when you get ready to buy a house, you know you need to holler at me. I was like, yeah, that's cool, but can I get that waffle I ordered? I'm telling you, man, this stuff is getting out of hand. In Atlanta, you know they got strip clubs everywhere, man. I was at the bank cashing my check, lady made a booty clap. I threw all my money right back in there. I said, make it rain. I love it though, man. But they let anybody be a stripper in Atlanta, man. I went to the strip club the other night. This girl came out stripping, had allergies. She came out just like this. It was crazy. She gonna turn around and ask him, you wanna dance? I'm like, do you want some medicine? Had vapor rub all over her titties. It was disgusting. I have a ball, man. Atlanta, they got some weed down here that if you smoke it, it'll make you tell the truth. I'm serious, man. I got pulled over on the way down here, man. The police said, Mr. Miller, do you have any idea how fast you were going? I was already high, so I looked at him. I said, I was going at least 80 or 90. He said, no, man, I clocked you going 15. I said, hey, I'm sorry, that's how I drive when I'm high. I thought it was just that time, but I was with this girl that I was really into. You know how you be with somebody, you try to impress them, so you buy some good weed and smoke it with them? So we smoking, right? And I'm trying to be cool. I'm a cool, nice, handsome guy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm smoking. I said, tell me something about you that I might not know already. And I gave it to her. She was about to lie. She was like, ooh. She hit that weed. One time I let the basketball team run the train on me. Then she tried to pass the weed back. I'm like, no, I'm already high. I'm cool. You don't like football, do you? I'm for real, man. It's terrible, man. Terrible. Women think they can just say whatever they want to say to you now. I was with this girl, you know, we went to get a drink at the bar. She ordered a drink. She said, let me get that vodka and Red Bull. The bartender made it and gave it to her. He said, that'd be $12.50. What can I get for you, sir? And I said, you can get me another straw because we splitting that drink. I'm serious. Which you want to split it? You want the top half or the bottom half? Okay, you get the top half. I will eat the ice. It's nothing to me. This girl gonna tell me the other day, Karlous, my kids need a father figure. I said, you need to figure out who their father is then, huh? It's definitely not me, you know what I'm saying? I see y'all done snuck some white people in the club. Y'all good up for them? For real, y'all better clap. White people can do something can't nobody in this room can do. Police can bust in here right now and take everybody to jail, except for them two white ladies. You know why? Because they will get on their phone and call their dad. Dad, they're down here in Uptown. They're taking everybody to jail. Hold on, my dad wants to talk to you. Let me try that. Hey, Dad, man, they about to take everybody to jail. I need you to come get me. I can't come get you. My in jail, too. See if they can bring you to Rice Street. I can't deal with it, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of women inviting you to their house and they won't clean up. You ever been over a girl, you know her house nasty because she tell you in the car, be like, you gonna have to excuse my house. No, I'm not. You gonna have to clean your house. You ever been on somebody's house so nasty it make you scared? Like you just zip your cut up like, oh my God. Huh? How do you get stuff on the roof in your house? Try to make a little suggestion. You got some 409 to get that off the roof. You squirt it up there. Man, not only was the house nasty, the bed was nasty. We get ready to get down. I pull the cover back. She got a dirty sock on the bed. A big sock, like Shaq sock. I'm like, what sock is that? It's like, oh, that's mine. I be wearing my brother's sock sometimes. I said, put it on. Man, the ankle of that sock was up here. I ain't lying, man. And she gonna try to be sexy. You ever seen somebody look a sexy mess? Like they take their clothes off, they think they still look good as they did with clothes on. She took her clothes off looking a sexy mess. I was like, I'm sitting there like, maybe we should just go back to Uptown. And you owe me an apology. You know, some terrible looking teeth. You know, somebody her teeth like they need some socks on. I was like, that is nasty. She gonna turn around, she had a tattoo of another dude on her ass. I hit it anyway. About 15 minutes in that ass, I was giving that 5. That's crazy, man. I told you Atlanta got gay dudes everywhere, man. I took my homeboy, took me to this gay club called Lenox Mall. Man, it was sisters everywhere in there, man. So I left, right? And on the way out, I saw a dude pass me in a gay car. I looked at the back. You know, the Honda make the Civic, but this one said Sissy on the back. It was turquoise. He passed me on 75. It was so funny because he just went, oh no. Man, that ain't even the gay part. He turned the windshield wipers on. The windshield wipers was the gayest part of the car. When the windshield wipers came on, they came on like this. And my name Karlous, I'm out of here, man.
I've been getting a lot of backhanded compliments lately. That's where you get a compliment and it comes back and slap you in the face. This guy was like, what's your name? I was like, Daphnique Springs. He was like, yo, that sounds exotic. I was like, oh, thank you. He was like, yeah, it sounds like a ghetto bottle of water. I was like, yo, get your thirsty self out of here. You can't have none of this Daphnique Springs. I don't care if you was on fire. This guy was like, yo, you look like a cute alien. It's mostly from the side. Ugh. I was like, Alien versus Predators. He was like, nah, cuter. I was like, what, like E.T.? He was like, yep, phone home, phone home. I was going to the grocery store the other day. I walked in. This guy was like, yo, you look like Halle Berry. I was like, he must be blind, but I'll take it. I turned and walked away. He was like, nah, you look like Halle Berry when she was on crack. And Losing Isaiah. I was like, ooh, that's an old movie. I was like, yo, take down my number because you're honest and I need honest people in my life. Call me. I'm single. Hate being single. Because I don't like going home at night sleeping in the fetal position with a pillow in between my legs and a heated blanket pretending like it's a human. I'm out here dating, and I love dating older guys because older guys do stuff for me, like they make sure my oil is changed. And they take you to the grocery store and make sure you have that food pyramid. You guys remember the food pyramid? They make sure you have your oils, your vegetables, your celery. Ain't never stuff I want, but it's always healthy. But see, the only thing I don't like about older men is I'm afraid that they have old sperm. And I don't want no grown-faced babies. Like I don't want any Benjamin Button-looking babies. I don't want to Make-A-Wish Foundation baby. Oh, little sick baby. Forget that baby. Nobody want no sick baby. I went to go visit my grandmother recently, and she told me my cousin is 14 years old and she doesn't know how to count change. I was like, damn, grandma, she dumb as hell. So every time I go over there, I like to reach in my pocket and give her 67 cents, and she don't know how to count, so she give me back $1. And my grandma said, baby, why do you do that? I said, because I'm teaching her government. I don't care how dumb you are, you gotta pay your taxes. But I realize these kids nowadays, they're not as smart as us because of the video games they play. They only play video games like Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty. I'm a 90s baby. We played video games that taught us life-learned lessons, like Sonic the Hedgehog. You guys remember that? Yeah, Super Mario Brothers. That taught me how to count. I knew that if I got 100 coins, I'd get a new life. So every day I'm looking for change. Play games like Tetris. That taught me how to organize. I knew that if I put my sofa near my desk, I could clear a line. Play games like Street Fighter. Somebody was like, yo, Daphnique, after school, I'm gonna beat you up. I was like, I'm ready. This is all I had. I came in with that Hadouken and nothing happened. So I hurried in with the hurricane kick to the stomach and the 100-hand slap. Y'all remember that? Yeah, won that fight. I'm starting to realize the reason why I am single is because I'm petty and I let small stuff bother me. I was dating this guy. I broke up with him. He was very successful, great guy, great job, just a beautiful person. But he pissed me off because he kept leaving time on the microwave. Yeah, that got up under my skin. I'd just walk in the house and it'd be 32 seconds and I know it just made my blood boil. And I had enough one day. I used to tell myself in the car, I was like, yo, when you look at the microwave, don't look at it, don't get mad. But my neck would start twitching like this. And one day I looked at the microwave and it said 3 seconds. I was like, who are you? I hate you. I broke up with him. Yeah. Okay, thanks for the one guy, yeah. Yeah, the single guy to the left, okay. I realize the way you see your family as a child isn't the same way you see your family as an adult. Like your whole perspective changes. Like growing up, I always thought my dad was cool, carpe diem, spare the moment. I grew up and realized he was just bad with money. I was like, oh, now it makes sense of why we're the only family in this homeless shelter that owns a boat. You was making bad decisions. Growing up, I always thought my auntie was cool. She was like that dancing auntie, like she would twerk, battle. I grew up and realized she was a crackhead. I was like, now it makes sense of why she was always dancing. She was stealing our stuff. And is it me or is like the day black people start doing hardcore drugs is the day our life goes down? Like the best we can come out of that situation is shift manager at McDonald's. But the day white people start doing drugs is the day they can stand before you and say, hi, my name is George W. Bush, and I'm the 43rd president of the United States of America. I'm like, that's amazing.
Quit clapping. You never heard of me. Don't even front. All that I've been on, you ain't seen me on nothing. Only way you gonna get famous in America is American Idol or a Bin Laden tape. Them the only two you can get on and be a star the next day. Some of you in here dating, that's cool. That's cool. I suck at love, man. You ever been on a date so bad the girl make you drop her off at another dude's house? You ever been through that? Who knows pain? Me, I'm the only one gonna open up tonight. This is a true story. My last relationship was like 3-4 years ago. I broke up with this girl. The night we broke up, she called me 3 a.m, shaking sleeping pills into the phone, faking her own suicide. Cause she can't deal with the breakup. I swear to God, 3 a.m. You hear that, Roy? I'm going to sleep because you don't love me. Nobody loves me. And she hung up and sent text messages every 30 minutes to let me know when she had taken a few more pills, which was pissing me off because I was over my text limit for the month. So I'm trying to block them. I don't know who you got, but I got Sprint. That's 10 cents a pop. You got something to say, you call me and say the Cheryl. I don't need you running up my text message every 20 minutes. I'm getting a text, 14 pills, 22 pills. I just took 33 sleeping pills. Ain't you gonna say something? Why aren't you asleep yet? How about that? How long did it take 33 sleeping pills to kick in? And I'm not saying I condone suicide. I don't want y'all to think I'm an but you gotta agree, if you're gonna kill yourself, the least you could do is get name brand pills that's effective and work fast. God, this is your last day on earth. Spoil yourself. Get the good stuff. What are you saving money for, Cheryl? Write a check. You ain't gonna be here when the check bounce. Go to sleep. It's a true story. You can laugh all you want. This is my pain. Enjoy yourself. Man. Some of you married, that's cool. I want to get married at some point, man. I'm single. My problem with marriage is that I don't want to be that married dude in the jewelry commercial always apologizing for something he did. You ever seen that turd? Every jewelry commercial is the same. It's some married dude outside in the snow. Babe, I'm sorry you caught me with strippers. Look, something shiny. Every kiss begins with K. Yeah, I don't have that kind of credit space. I get married, I do something stupid. Let's go to Arby's and have a beef and cheddar. That's the best I can do. Can't buy you no shiny ass ring every time I say something stupid. My cousin told me this. My cousin was like, if a man cheat on me, he couldn't buy my love back with jewelry, no way. I throw the ring in his face. I wouldn't give him damn if the ring was $1 million. I throw it. You can't buy love at a cash register. Yes, you can. Yeah, some of the women in here like, yeah, try me. Yes. Yeah. And if you ain't clapping, you're delusional, ladies. You catch your man in the bed with another woman, it's $1 million on the dresser. You shut up, you get both of them some Gatorade. You hush, be quiet. Go in the hall and wait your turn, Cheryl. It's not your turn. He in there working hard for both of y'all. He needs electrolytes. Don't come in here interrupting. He needs his fluids replenished. Some of you don't want to laugh. That's because you ain't seen $1 million. Don't laugh. Whatever. Tell you right now, if I get married, catch my wife with another dude, it's $1 million on the dresser. I'll tag up and let her take a break for 10, 15 minutes. I don't give a damn. I don't care. Whatever. You can look at me weird like I'm gay. I'm not gay, but for $1 million, I'll be confused for half an hour. Whatever. Whatever. Judge not lest ye you have student loan to pay us. That's in the Bible. That's 3 Corinthians. Quoting scripture tonight, baby. Birmingham, Alabama, that's the hometown. That's where I'm from. Living in LA now. It's a lot of Latinos. There's more Latinos in America than black people. Did you know that, black folks? Why do y'all clap for that? I say that every night. Latinos get happy. Yes, we are number one. Every black person in here got that one Latino friend that try to shine on. You know, the Latino, man, we taking over. The Latinos are the majority minority in America. The Latino Americans are influencing political process. What you think about that, Roy? Enjoy the police ass whoopings. I mean, what else do you get for being the number one minority other than a good ass whooping from the police? You don't get a trophy or a engraved ink pen from Things Remembered. You get your ass whooped and a lower unemployment rate. That's what you get. We don't even have Latinos in Alabama. We got 3 Mexicans. They not even ours. We rent them from Atlanta. You know what I'm talking about, dog? Where you can rent Mexicans and then they do the work for you, and then you mail them back and they mail you 4 more Mexicans off your list. It's called Mexflix. That joke is gonna get me stabbed one night. I know. Just not tonight, because I'm leaving as soon as I get off stage. That's just a joke, man. I got much respect for Latinos. What does piss me off is how some people in the black community have beef with Latinos. I got black friends that get all mad. Hey, dog, the only reason these Latinos over here getting respect is because of what black folks did in the civil rights movement, which is true, but wasn't that the purpose of the civil rights movement? I mean, really, correct me if I'm wrong, but I could have sworn the purpose of the civil rights movement was to be sure that everybody got some rights. You can't march for equal rights and then get jealous when another race start trying to get rights. That's some backward stuff. Latinos have a right to be here. I heard Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. It wasn't no Puerto Rican disclaimer at the bottom of the speech. He didn't exclude a race. I have a dream. Blacks and Protestants, Jews and Gentiles, with no Cubans unless they got a good curveball. I have a dream. It's the truth. Yeah. This country's so tense when it comes to race anyway. How do y'all feel about the N-word? Y'all think the N-word should be banned? Clap it up. Should they ban the N-word? Should they get rid of it? Some of you? Whatever. I mean, however you feel about the N-word is your opinion, but quit thinking that banning a word is going to eliminate a feeling. You will get rid of racism when you get rid of hatred. Try banning that. That's what you need to work on eliminating. God. We can sit here tonight and make a list of all the words that make black people angry. That ain't gonna make the Klan cancel their next rally. I mean, if you ban the N-word, you think the Klan gonna call each other up? Hey, buddy, it's Jesse. The rally's off. Now, I know it's bull. I spent $90 at the Kinko's making the flyers. All right, that's all I wanted. See you at church. Hallelujah. It's not gonna happen, man. What does piss me off, though, is that every time the country gets really racially tense, I don't like how black people hate on all white people. All white folks ain't Don Imus. All white folks didn't call black women nappy-headed hoes. And that sucks for some white people. I think white people that like black people, y'all should get some sort of wristband or hand stamp or something. I'm dead serious. Something you can show in a dark alley to keep you from getting robbed. You know, you might not think that's a good idea, but you wish you had a wristband. You leave tonight and you're in that dark alley. Give me your money, white boy. Go ahead. Let her through. She got the wristband. Let her through, Chucky. She got the wristband. You think that's stupid, but if they sold them at Walgreens, you'd buy a case. Buy a case? Do you have any more white people safety bracelets? We're out of stock, damn it. I gotta get out of here. RoyWoodJr.com is my website. If you got a computer, you know where you can steal one. I gotta go to traffic court in a couple days. And I know I'm guilty, but I'm taking the ticket. And I encourage everybody in this room to do the same thing. If you get a ticket, take it to court. Quit mailing in your money. You go to court. You show up in court, they have to give you 5 minutes to explain your case. They cannot cut you off. They cannot stop you mid-sentence. You're given 5 minutes to explain your case. I'm going to court. I ain't even talking about the ticket. I'm reading lyrics to rap songs. I don't give a damn. Why were you doing 76 and a 55, Your Honor? It was peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat, cha-cha, now y'all hop 2 times. You know, and you think that's stupid. You think that's stupid. But the average police department writes over 1,000 tickets a week. They're not counting on 1,000 people to show up in court. They're counting on 50 or 60 a year. But I promise you, if 1,000 people showed up in court all doing the cha-cha slide, the police would quit writing tickets and actually go arrest drug dealers and murderers and people that are actually doing some dumb stuff in the community. Yeah. You ever been a passenger doing a traffic stop? You ever been through that? You ever be in the car with your buddy get pulled over? That scared the hell out of me. I don't know what to do as a passenger doing a traffic stop. I'm serious. If I'm in the car with you, you get pulled over, what's my job? Do I run? Do I swallow the dope? What obligation do I have? Because you want to do the right thing, but McGruff the crime dog never covered that. That was never a topic in the McGruff coloring books. Remember McGruff the dog? Get all them tips. Don't talk to strangers. Don't eat candy from strangers. If you catch on fire, McGruff says stop. I'm like, what do I do with half a pound of weed? That's not mine, McGruff. Give me some tips I could use you. Stupid butt-naked trench coat pedophile looking dog. McGruff was a pedophile. I don't care how you feel about that. You can get upset if you want. A butt-naked dog in a trench coat passing out crayons is suspect. Hell. I knew my partner was in more trouble than me when we got pulled over because it was taking the police too long to run his license. You know, you never done nothing wrong. The cop run your license. Dispatch come right back over the radio. Don't take but 5 seconds to get it all clear if you ain't got a record. They get your license. They check it. 352.7, skip it. 352, William 2, Davis, Scab it out, tip. Scab it out, 2, male, black, 473, Wood, Junior, DOB, Victor. Scab it out, stand by. 10 for a stamp. Scab it out, 3. Scab it out, go ahead. Scab it out, 3. Suspect all clear. Let that Negro go. 10 for. 10 for fuck. You're free to go, sir. Yeah. But that's if you all clear. You ever done something wrong in your life? The cop run your license. This is long pause while they type up everything you ever done. You can call it a pause. Down south, we call it a head start. You need to run. Ain't nothing wrong with running. They start laughing at you during the silence. The cop laugh at you during the silence. He let you know when to take off. I was watching cops on Fox. They was laughing in the dude's face. 352.7, skip it. 352, David. 352, William. Come back and come back. 352, David. Gonna be code 6. Code 6 at the Ice House. Gonna be male, black, Wood, Junior, Roy. DOB 1211. Victor, 4732. Nancy, Edward, David. Come back 4732. Charles. Skip it out, stand by. Till first step. Sit tight, bro. Skip it out, 3. Skip it up, go ahead. Back up and route. Beat his ass, beat his ass. Appreciate it. Thank y'all a lot, Pasadena.